It's National Heritage Month, and we're so happy that you could join us for Day 3. As always, we have a lot planned for you, so join the Jubilee as we bring you stories from way back then. Hi, I'm Theodore Henry, and this is Jamaica Magazine. Do stay with us.
Let's get a little breeze on this land. All right. Now let's get some bounce in the rhythm. All right. Let's get some fire on our hearts. Now that is what we call all right. Run, come, get some Jamaica.
Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh, and this is your JIS News for Wednesday, October 3. The House of Representatives has approved an extension for the state of public emergency in 3 Kingston and St. Andrew police divisions. The security forces will take hold of a 9.1 square kilometer radius encompassing the Kingston Central, Kingston Western, and the St. Andrew police divisions until January 7, 2019. This after the state of public emergency was in effect for 14 days starting September 23. In piloting the resolution Tuesday, Prime Minister Andrew Holness said the 3-month extension became necessary due to persistent gang rivalry and violent crimes which have affected the livelihood of persons in the communities.
Sadly, a continuing development is the inclusion of children who are victims of and are also being used in the furtherance of crime. The informed opinion of the security forces has been that the level of criminal activity experienced continue to be a threat in certain areas and is of such a nature and so extensive in scale as to endanger public safety.
Mr. Holness also used the opportunity to laud the men and women of the security forces for the further decline in the island's crime rate, which now stands at 20.9%. The first stage of the National Architectural Design Competition for the development of the new Houses of Parliament complex is near completion. The 5 submissions selected for the second stage and a public exhibition of entries for the project is scheduled for the second week of October 2018. As for the wider government Oval project, government is currently engaged in a feasibility study which will consider viable options for financing and implementation. Prime Minister Andrew Holness gave those updates during Tuesday's question and answer segment in Parliament. He also debunked assertions that the master plan for the project includes the demolition of nearly all buildings in the area.
The master plan does not propose the demolition of virtually all buildings around the National Heroes Park, including the existing Ministries of Finance, Education and Labour and most of Almontown. In fact, the master plan proposes the redevelopment of the entire area around the park.
Plans are also in place to conduct public consultations. A memorandum of understanding was signed in March last year for consultancy works to develop the government Oval project. Still in Parliament Tuesday, the House approved the first supplementary estimate for the 2018-2019 fiscal year. This will allow the government to spend an additional $17.42 billion. First tabled in the House on September 25, the budget moved from $773.68 billion to $791.11 billion. Recurrent expenses now stand at $572.46 billion, up from $560 billion. Development spending has also increased by $5 billion to $218.64 billion. Enhanced security measures, the major infrastructure development program, local authorities, and the re-verification of voters account for the bulk of the increase in funds. Persons are being urged to reduce their risk of being victims of cybercrime by exercising caution when downloading links from the internet.
Cybercrime is a global challenge. It's not only a Jamaican problem, But indeed, especially Jamaica is positioning themselves for a Vision 2030. We've seen a proliferation of digital devices, and we're expecting that crimes, more online crimes, will emanate from this.
Assistant Superintendent Warren Williams made the call at a recent JIS think tank. The National Cyber Incident Response Team, CERT, is spearheading activities for October, which is being observed as Cybersecurity Awareness Month. 2 cyber roadshows, training of government agencies, a school tour, as well as a jingle competition and social media campaigns are planned. And finally, more than $10 million is expected to be earned from cruise ship arrivals during the winter tourist season. This as world-renowned cruise line TU and their Marilla passenger ship have committed to make stops at the island's ports during the season, which begins in December. The cruises are projected to have on board over 26,000 passengers. Portfolio Minister Edmund Bartlett made the announcement of the cruise line bookings following his recent visit to London, England for Jamaica travel market. These additional passengers follow on the heels of securing a record 1.3 million airplane seats out of the Americas for the upcoming winter tourist season. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.
Hear this, youth, older people, mature people, anyone who is listening right now, don't wait for extraordinary moments. Seize small opportunities and make them great. I've learned that through this experience. So if you have an idea, there's something that you want to do and you have not sought out an avenue, trust me, the time is now. Get it done.
Our music has experienced several changes throughout the years. Walk with us through the various stages.
Relax, man, we'll soon get there. In fact, we are here, the Institute of Jamaica. This is where we're going.
What is this, Grandpa?
When you're going, you'll see. Come on, let's go.
Oh, where's a carry me someplace me no want go.
You say you want to be a musician? Well, you have to come here. Let me show you where the music is coming from. Step inside. See, this is where I want it to come. You see how far Jamaican music coming from, Kadim? These are Tainas, the first people, and see, they're playing drums and dancing. And look at these African instruments. That's when the first Africans came to Jamaica. Now, I bet you don't know what this instrument is.
Rumba box?
It is a rumba box, and you hear that in what kind of music now?
Mento.
Mento, that's what makes the mento music so sweet. Now, look at this. This is jazz music. Jamaica had a rich tradition of jazz. Coming right out of Alpha Boys School, you see it? Right after jazz, the same jazz musicians were playing R&B.
I found my thrill.
That came from America. And when the R&B dried up from America, then they started making Jamaican R&B. Jamaican turned the R&B around and made their own Jamaican style of R&B music, which then led to ska.
It was the beginning of independence. Ska was looked upon as the new sound of Jamaica. We find in our own identity, not following the American R&B or the ballad or the middle of the road kind of music that was coming from North America and Europe. And so it was very nationalist in its outlook and output.
Gather together, be brothers and sisters, we're independent. Join hands to hands, children started to dance, we're independent. Oh, peace and blue. The Lord is still with you. God bless, no one curse. Thank God I'm not the worst.
Seems like the music always speak about social issues.
A lot of the music is about social issues. After all, life is music and music is life. After ska, you got Rocksteady.
Rocksteady, the rhythm, the ska still continue, but the bass rock. And the guitar and the piano, ska same way. But the bass, the emphasis on the bass, so yeah, fall back on you.
Well, it look as if we can hear music here.
I like this, Grandpa.
This
nice.
is Rocksteady. No, you should have seen me and your grandmother in those days. Rocking steady.
Yeah, Grandpa.
Yes. That's Alton Ellis, you know. Yeah. Great Rocksteady singer. But we turn down the people things here. Next thing, they throw us out of here. And go back to watch this thing.
But Grandpa, you've been talking about Jamaican music for how long now? And until now, I haven't heard anything about reggae.
Well, we're coming right up to reggae now. Here we are, reggae. Well, first of all, many people say that reggae was born at Sir Coxson's Studio 1 on Brentford Road.
Clement Dad brought a piece of machinery to the studio for about a year. It was sitting there. And no one knew exactly what to do with it. And so they hooked it up one day and decided to implement it. And they discovered it was a tape delay. And so they hooked it into the machine and they started doing it into the recording. So when they put the guitar sound through the tape delay, it comes back saying that. The rest of studios hearing this recording out, they thought it was the guitar making that and just copied that, and that was the birth of reggae music.
I want to do the reggae, girl, with you. Yeah, come on to me.
Here are some of the great artists who came out of that. Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, and Bunny Livingston, the Wailers, Burning Spear, and so on. Now, reggae was also a way of life. It was the greatest advertisement for Rastafari.
I think it's my time to teach you a little bit.
What can you teach me?
Come right here, sir.
Oh, dancehall. I know that's when you were going to get happy.
It was just a little bit different in the 80s where you have more artists that come and you have to compete with artists like every day, and the dancehall vibes. When you go into the dancehall, you know, you have to just hold the mic to get a bus. And now it's different. You just have a CD, go to the radio station and get some airplay.
The 90s had these persons like Beenie Man, Lady Saw, and Bounty Killer. Up to today, Beenie Man and Bounty Killer still have swag. Right now, we have producers that are artists, artists that are producers, and radio jocks who are doing both. With technology, the music is now diverse.
We are accepting music on a broader scale. One time gone till you want to hear hip-hop music or techno music being played in a dancehall setting. And that is happening right now. A lot of pop music is being accepted. Disco music, techno music, electro house music is being accepted right now. Hip-hop music is widely accepted right now. So we as Jamaican, we are listening to a wide cross-section of music.
That means that we took music and turned it into Jamaican music, and we have given it back to the world, and everything has now come together. Kadeem, the tour done. See, it wasn't that bad after all.
For real, Grandpa. Really inspired by all of this. Well, out of many, we're really one music.
And you might yet become a good musician.
Thanks, Grandpa.
Yes.
Living in Jamaica is an experience that you cannot put in words. There's an energy in the atmosphere that just feels good. There's so many aspects of Jamaica that I think makes it second to none. The best food, the best music, the best people. We can go on and on about the good things about living in Jamaica. There's a parish in Jamaica called Portland. I think that's one of my favorite places to be. It's one of the most nature-oriented parishes, and I love the nightlife in Kingston. Once you come here and you get that connection with the people, that connection with the food and the music and just the lifestyle is something that you'll always remember. People should visit Jamaica because I'm sure 100% that it is the place to be on planet Earth. You need to come here and you will get that experience that you will never forget.
The Jamaica Product Exchange, or JPEX, the annual tourism trade show, showcased an impressive group of buyers and sellers networking to advance the tourism industry. And we have the highlights.
Tourism business with Spanish, African, French and American countries has been strengthened as a result of the 2018 staging of the Jamaica Product Exchange, JPEX. Approximately 69 companies and 97 delegates from across the world, including Colombia, Mexico, Argentina, Spain, France, Nigeria and the United States of America were in on the action, September 23 to 25. The Jamaica Product Exchange is an annual event hosted by the Jamaica Hotel and Tourist Association, JHTA, in partnership with the state-owned Jamaica Tourist Board. For 28 years, JPEX has been successfully bringing together the suppliers of Jamaica's tourism product with global buyers in the industry. And this year, the number of participants blossomed. The over 91 suppliers negotiated with some 97 buyers. Also included at the trade were travel agents, snatching bookings for winter 2018 and beyond.
You do come from diverse areas to help us to drive the development of this great product that we have here and to bring to the market the presence of this wonderful destination.
Each day, the meetings ended with an opportunity to unwind.
I feel good when you're wrapped up in my arms. Dancing to a reggae song, it feels good, feels good.
The mornings, however, were very business-centered, with great minds collaborating and networking inside the Montego Bay Convention Center in St. James. In the midst of the business deals were workshops. They addressed critical topics such as marketing small properties, interior decorating, energy efficiency, and revenue management. The country's tourism linkages network was also represented at the JPEX Expo. The network sought to deepen the connection between tourism and other key sectors such as manufacturing, agriculture and entertainment, particularly so with the international market. JPEX 2018 provided the perfect platform for local suppliers, especially the smaller tourism stakeholders, to get much-needed exposure in the marketplace. JPEX 2018. The private and public sectors partnering for the development of the tourism industry.
Come out and support Jamaica's Sunshine Girls as they compete in an exciting international test series. Jamaica will compete in a week of competition against Trinidad and Tobago's Calypso Girls, followed by the England Roses. The countries compete at the National Indoor Sports Centre on Arthur Wint Drive, Kingston 5. Tickets are sold online at ticketpal.com and in limited amount at the venue on match days. Feel the rhythm, catch the vibe with Jamaica's national netball team, the Sunshine Girls. The Jamaica Social Investment Fund, JSIF, is working with the government through improved technology to help make Jamaicans safer. Learn more next.
The Jamaica Social Investment Fund, JSIF, is helping to build safer communities through the Jamaica Crime Observatory Enhancement Project. Established in 2011, the Jamaica Crime Observatory is a web-based crime and violence data bank hosted by the Ministry of National Security.
The project is seeking to enhance the capacity of the Ministry of National Security, the Jamaica Constabulary Force, and a number of other stakeholders in their response to data collection, data entry, data dissemination, and data analysis. This is a World Bank funded initiative. It is valued at 44 million Jamaican dollars.
The upgrade to the system falls under JSIF's Integrated Community Development Project, ICDP. The aim of the ICDP is to improve basic infrastructure and social services delivered to 18 targeted at-risk communities. JSIF seeks to use data from the Crime Observatory to inform the planning of social and technical interventions to be implemented in these communities. To ensure a concerted approach towards crime prevention and management, a number of government entities supply statistics to the Crime Observatory. These include the Jamaica Constabulary Force, the Ministry of Health, the Registrar General's Department, and the Institute of Forensic Science and Legal Medicine.
We collect data from murder statistics to sexual offenses, suicide, traffic fatalities, hospital data, fatal shootings for various parishes in Jamaica.
The Jamaica Constabulary Force, JCF, is the primary source of data for the observatory. Under the project, the Statistics and Information Management Unit of the JCF has received handheld GPS devices to assist in increasing the accuracy of data collected.
From the perspective of the crime scene, the forensic crime scene analysts utilize the handheld devices provided by the Jamaica Social Investment Fund to map the exact location of each crime. The devices are also able to take photographs of the environment within which the crime occurs. With that information, the analysts are able to get a better context within which the crime occurs. And that has been very significant in our analysis process.
In addition, the gadget also assists us to be able to do analysis, temporal analysis of the time crime takes place. If you plot those information on a graph, you can see over a period of time, you can be able to determine trend, so you can do trend analysis.
As part of the JSIF funding, the unit also received laptops, desktop computers, firewall devices, servers, UPS devices, and software packages to improve the efficiency of processing the data collected.
It allows us to provide data to the Crime Observatory in a much faster turnaround time than the monthly cycle that we usually provide the data to the Crime Observatory.
Additionally, 2 data entry clerks have been employed by the unit to assist with the timely input of information into the system. The Ministry of National Security will also receive funding to engage the services of a crime analyst.
What the engagement of the crime analyst will do is that they will help to help with better forecasting and predicting, utilizing data which is in the crime observatory.
The project, which started in 2017, will also fund the training of 7 Ministry of National Security staff and 8 persons from the Jamaica Constabulary Force in the areas of system maintenance, spatial analysis, and the use of ArcGIS software technology. Improvements to the Jamaica Crime Observatory are essential to various stakeholders in the formulation of policies and strategies to keep Jamaicans safe.
What the Crime Observatory is able to do is provide us with good, timely, accurate data for us to be able to craft our policies, and from crafting our policies we're able to then craft acceptable strategies to help with the crime and violence and citizen security.
With geographic information system, we can actually pinpoint the exact location of a crime. We can pinpoint the area, such as a shop or a bar, that is likely to be affected by a particular type of crime, which means that we can practice preventative policing. We can actually preempt what is likely to take place, put in strategy in order to prevent those occurrences.
Through the Jamaica Crime Observatory Enhancement Project, the Jamaica Social Investment Fund is enhancing the efficient collection and analysis of crime and violence statistics, building on the capacity of the government to better plan crime-fighting strategies.
This October 1 through to 5 is being celebrated as National Customer Service Week. During the period, we are reminded of the importance of good customer service and of the people who serve and support customers on a daily basis. Now, good customer service increases the loyalty of customers, and it boosts morale, motivation, and teamwork of employees. So as we go throughout the week, roll out the red carpet for every customer met and staff employed to deliver quality service. And just watch the domino effect. Positivity begat positivity. Your one good deed will help to transform Jamaica into the place of choice.
I love waking up every day in this country. This is where I was born and raised. I have such a passion for my country, and for me this is home. In Jamaica, a lot of people, they look at just like beach, you know, sea, sand, but our mountains are something to behold. It's majestic up there, and it's a different type of peace. It's a different type of lifestyle completely. I could mention many different places that are amazing, but the one thing I do love about Jamaica as well is that you can find that relaxation, you can find that chill in your backyard. Apart from it being an incredibly beautiful country, an incredibly beautiful island, we have a wonderful, wonderful culture, wonderful, vibrant, colorful people. There is definitely a realness to Jamaica. There's definitely something that no matter what keeps you in touch with reality here. Why come to Jamaica? It all comes back down to Jamaica as a whole. You know, the food, the music, the culture, the people, the climate. Come out and meet us, come out and experience what Jamaica has to offer.
And this is where we'll have to leave you for today's show. But do join us again tomorrow for what promises to be another informative edition. If you missed anything at all, watch it again on our website or our YouTube page. And don't forget, keep up with us via our Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter pages. Remember to join in the Heritage Month Jubilee as we celebrate Jamaican culture. On behalf of the entire production team, I'm Theodore Henry. Do take care.
This has been a production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.